I'm gonna start with this one because I'm most excited about it. Come on. This is, I believe, a Queen of the Night cactus of sorts. It's a hanging plant. This came to me in a cup of water with roots, and it grew this crazy asparagus stalk. And now it's growing on a second one. This just started growing out of the soil. I'm just gonna chill with it. I am having a pest problem, so if you see little bugs in there, mind your business. I've sprayed it and stuff. I've tried to take care of it, so we'll see how it goes. In this same trade, I got several Hoya cuttings. So this is a Hoya obovata, and I just love the splash on these leaves. The silvery spots is wonderful. And I've been growing it in pond, which has been going really, really well. I love all the colors. I love being able to see roots. It's very rewarding. I could see exactly where my water levels are, so I know how much water I need to add. And there's even a little bit of leaves coming in right there. Super pumped about that. And there's all these different nodes up the vine, so I could even snip it and put it in this pond and reroot it and get 2 vines going. Here's another Hoya that I have in pond. This one, you can't see the roots yet. I know when I tug it's a little loose, so it's not doing the best. It feels kind of soft in the leaves, so I'm worried about it. Maybe it's getting too much light. Maybe I should swap shelves with it. But I love the variegation on these leaves. It's like tri-color almost. Very cool. Here is another Hoya that I'm growing in pond. I love these leaves. This super splashy silver. Just very cool coloring. This one is so bright. And these leaves up here are brand new since putting it in pond. And these two have just started coming in as well. You can see some roots here. I did that on purpose. I stuck it as close to the glass as I could. But there's some more roots on this side. Very hairy. Not quite to the bottom yet. But yeah, I'm super excited. I don't quite have an ID for this one, so if you know what Hoya this is with these super long leaves that are very splashy, let me know, please. Here is a Hoya kerrii. This is the heart-shaped thing that people usually buy from the grocery store on Valentine's Day, and it doesn't do anything. It just is like a heart-shaped leaf in dirt. So this one came to me in a trade. It was this leaf down here. It's a good heart shape. This stem, and there was 2 little leaves that were starting up here, and they did not make it. You can see on the stem all the scars. Come on. From where leaves have shriveled up in my care. I had this in a small pot with very chunky soil, and it dried up very quickly. It was super thirsty, and I had it in a very sunny spot. So something I didn't know about Hoya kerrii is that they do get splashing on the leaves from time to time. The little spot's a little bit silvery in person. So this leaf I broke. That's on me. But I have a new leaf coming in right here. So I have to be on top of my watering with this, make sure it's getting enough sunlight, because I don't want this to dry out, because then it comes out like this one where it's a bit lopsided, not quite a heart. This one definitely is not a heart. Here I have a Hoya curtisii. I love how splashy this one gets, and it's just starting to droop over the pot. Its vines found its way to the edge all on their own. I spun them all around in there. They're climbing over. Look at, I just love the roots that grow on these. I love how Hoyas have baby tiny leaves that first start coming in. Come on, camera, you can do it. There we go. These little white spots are on the vine are roots, and then these little tiny leaves. They're so small. Come on. I just love that. I did lose one vine in here. It's a little crispy. Should probably take it out. But overall, I am quite happy with this. This came to me again in a trade as a bunch of cuttings, and I have not been the best at propagating over the past couple years, so I was nervous, but they did really well. He's climbing right down the side of the pot. He's like curvature of the pot right there. I love that. So, unsure of the ID for this one. Again, came to me, sorry, not very good here. Came to me in a trade, has a bunch of cuttings. I put them all in pond, and I don't see any roots still. And a lot of these leaves look quite shriveled up. If this will focus. They look, you can see how veiny they are. Yeah, they're thirsty, so worried this might not make it. Maybe I should just put it in soil. Another Hoya that I have in pond. This one also has extremely splashy long leaves. This may be the same variety that I have growing in that tall container with the very long leaves. It came to me in the same trade, but I didn't know, so I separated them. But very similar coloring. And it's got these super tiny baby. Come on, look at it. These baby leaves coming in. So excited about that. So this is also in the pond, and this drinks so much. I fill this every single time I water. And I fill it up. You can see, like, I don't know if you can, but there's a rim right around here where the water sits at when I fill it up. And it drinks all of that, so you can't see any roots right now. But I know that it's happy because it's growing. So there has to be roots in there, and it has to be absorbing some water because I don't know where else the water could just be going. This is a ceramic pot, but I think it's glazed, so there's a chance it's just evaporating, but I don't think so. Probably my favorite one from a trade so far. Another Hoya I have no ID for. Maybe just the carnosa. These vines. There's 3 vines here that this one has grown a full leaf so far. And then there's this one that has this baby one right by my fingertip. Oh. This one is new. And that wee one. But the whole shoot is green, so I'm excited about that. And then there's this one as well. There's a 4th shoot right here. Doesn't have any growth at this time, but it's facing upward, which is a good sign. These are kind of growing in my rattan bookcase. They're trying to twine a bit. And the final Hoya is Hoya Lisa australis. This one I bought online. I bought this on Etsy, and I am very happy with this specimen. It's grown very well for me. This 3rd shoot has been a little bit behind, but I see now that it's been cut and that it's shooting out a 2nd growth on the inside here. My camera won't be able to see it. But these 2 branches have grown very consistently for me all summer and winter. Though I have lost lower leaves throughout that time, I battled thrips and some other pests after summer, and I neglected some plants for a while. So this one had a bit of an issue with it, because it's a little bit softer leaves than the other Hoyas, but still equally as beautiful. I want to get close to some of this variegation. Just artwork. This is a leaf that had pest damage. This one. Gorgeous. Hoya Lisa australis.